Welcome back. Spain is booming and many put its economic success down to immigration. More than 11% of the population is of foreign birth. But how are the new Spaniards adapting to Spanish life? Well, some aren't trying at all.
While sun, sand and long siestas were enough to lure these new Spanish residents here in the first place, they are now looking for more entertainment. And what could be more suitable in sun-parched Spain than golf?
Golf is very important. When I arrived here 4 or 5 years ago, there were probably only 6 or 7 decent courses. Now there are certainly 15 courses, most of them fairly new, and there are another 14 or 15 courses in the process of being built.
Kevin Reardon is the sports editor for The Leader.
I think the Spanish are at long last realising that golf is playing an important part in the local economy. They changed the prioritisation with regards to the allocation of water. Golf used to be down at number 6, number 1 of course being domestic use, but now they've moved golf up from number 6 to number 2.
Not what drought-ridden southern Spain most needs. Giving way to immigrant demands has been so unquestioning because the profits from development have been huge. Critics like local university professor Thomas Mathon, an expert in the social effects of tourism, are rare.
For every golf course, there are about 10, 12 or 15,000 houses created around it, and that's in itself a town, a big town, with an enormous need for water. We cannot have conurbations with 500 houses and 500 swimming pools. That's not environmentally viable because there's no water. Where are we going to find the water? That's why they want to transfer water from other catchment areas, and that's become a political problem.
Developers also forgot to cater for their spiritual thirst. Residents of La Marina, along with retired Spaniards, have campaigned for and been given a plot of land to build a church on by the local council, and it's kept busy by Protestants and Catholics long before it's been finished.
I needed the church. It's basic to me. For the developers, it was only money. I don't know. And we needed the support of the mayor.
Joseph Wagner is a German resident and part-time organist.
There were fights, and we needed to find the energy and the drive, and there were obstacles.
A more militant and foreign brand of religion has also arrived with the influx of immigrants and developers. No traditional Spanish Catholics are found at the alien rituals of the evangelicals.
The value of a positive attitude. We've got some fantastic builders in Spain. We've got Massa, we've got the People QSD, we've got Euro Marina and lots of them. Listen, Ian, I know you sell plenty properties, but there was over 50,000 people that worked on the project to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. In church on the way today, my prayer is that we will have a mind to work and help build God's kingdom. It's a big project, but this morning we've got a big God this morning.
The Foreign Residents Association is now encouraging its members to vote in the imminent town council elections, and this has attracted some protests anonymously.
It's not kids. It's not the youngsters, because they would have just vandalised everything and just ripped it down and dumped it there and run.
You can never prove anything. Obviously we've got enemies. There's someone around who doesn't like the fact that of what we're doing, or perhaps they perceive that we're a threat to them or such like. They'd like to stop us doing what we're doing, but for what reason I don't know, because everything we do is for the benefit of the urbanisation and the people of the urbanisation.
Kissing babies has long been a popular pastime for politicians, and the Expat Mums and Tots Club is a prime target for a new breed of Spanish politician on the hunt for foreign votes.
Excuse me, mother. Well, we are here today to explain to the moms at the tops where we are going to promise you, this is a political promise, you know, because the municipal election, they are very close. We want to be the voice and representative of all of you. I'm talking about Paradiso IAM, because we are not from the left, we are not from the right, we are not blue, we are not red. We are just the neighbors.
With his unusually good language skills and promise of paradise, Barrera aims to get to power as the immigrants' champion.
I think we need to take it in the good faith that he's saying today that he has every intention of listening to what the young mums have asked for, and he plans to put it in his manifesto.
Mr Barrera has worked very hard, I think, to make the effort to come to us and to talk to us one-to-one. The other parties, the other representatives had the same opportunity. They will have seen the publicity that we had in the newspapers, and they haven't taken that opportunity.
This man has a strategy that he thinks is positive, but we each have our own strategy. I also have mine.
The rest of the political parties, they try to destroy IAM because they don't do directly to they could not go directly to the residents.
Muy bien. ¿Qué tal? Bien. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Computer, teatro, todo.
They could win the elections. Any political party linked exclusively to the foreigners could do it.
This is my promises.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my promises.
Thank you.
This is my promises, my lady. Thank you.
Politicians are full of promises, and as immigrants are largely unaware of the country's real problems, they're easily seduced with glossy, if unrealistic, plans.
We have good ideas to propose to the promoters. 1 luxury marina and 3 big hotels, bungalows, not buildings, bungalows, for geriatric, 1 for casino, and 1 for a show restaurant like Las Vegas.
Money talks. Almost zero integration and an unsustainable future. But enough Spaniards have profited so much from construction that San Fulgencio has become an almost unique place in Europe. Here, local politicians compete with each other to wax lyrical in defense of immigration.
I don't think the foreign resident conurbations can be stopped. I think it would be outrageous, something totally illogical. I think sun should be enjoyed by everyone, and excluding our own European neighbors from coming to enjoy something we're enjoying would be xenophobia, and we would be excluding people and labeling them as if they were coming to steal something that's ours. And it's not ours, it's everyone's. It belongs to the world, and everyone has the right to enjoy it.
With 750,000 Britons spending most of the year in Spain, the Spanish may be cursing their open-door approach to immigration. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for Witness.